Welcome to RideCell. RideCell simplifies all your institution's operations, so your dispatchers can concentrate on the things they do best, which is helping customers who have questions or concerns about a trip. RideCell also frees up drivers to do what they do best, which is picking riders up on time and dropping them off on time. As far as riders are concerned, the system keeps them informed at all times with all the relevant information they need about their trip. This means safer, more efficient rides for riders. RideCell always optimizes for the entire system and not just for dispatchers, drivers, or riders. This simplifies everyone's goal, so they can concentrate on other more important problems or tasks. This is what the rider sees whenever they log in. They can see what the average wait time is. They can put in the address where they are, such as the library, and the address they want to go to, such as their apartment. They can specify how many people they are going to be with, their phone number, and click Submit. The system will then automatically call the rider or send them an SMS based on their preference and tell them when their driver is coming and in which vehicle. The rider can then track the driver on the map and the status of the driver. The rider can also make multiple requests, one for them and one for a friend, for example. They'll be able to view all the requests here. This is what the driver sees on their tablet. They can see where they need to pick the riders up, how many riders there are, and where they need to be dropped off. By clicking More, the driver can get more information about their trips. On the map, the driver can track pickup and drop-off locations. When the driver goes to the pickup location, the driver clicks Notify. This notifies the rider, via SMS or phone call, based on the rider's preference, that the driver is waiting for them. This is what the system looks like for a dispatcher. They can see all requests made, when a request was made, the assigned driver, when the driver arrived at the pickup location and notified the rider's phone number, and any other relevant information about each trip. Everyone can see the time at which the driver arrived and notified the rider, so everyone is always up to date on the trip status. So, for example, in the case of a rider, they can see where the driver is. Let's say the driver reaches the pickup location and sees the rider walking up. All the driver needs to do is click Picked Up. Once the driver clicks Picked Up, the request gets moved from pickups and gets moved to drop-offs. In the dispatcher screen, the pickup time is instantly updated. The rider would instantly see the time at which they are picked up. At this point, if the rider thinks there has been some kind of mix-up or communication gap in regards to their trip, they can always call the dispatcher and get the issue resolved. Let's say the driver drops off the rider at their destination, their apartment building, for example. Once the driver clicks Dropped Off, the trip is removed from the driver's tab. Similarly, it is removed from the dispatcher's window and gets moved to completed requests. The trip is also removed from the rider, indicating that the ride has been completed.